Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Firewood at the Furnace. We are just, when you see this video, we are just 2 days away from the 3rd annual fellowship at the Furnace. So on the day this video is made, we are prepping for you all to come here to get your hands on some Eastonmade equipment to demo, have some fellowship, have some good food, listen to some music, play some games. Whatever we're going to be doing, we're getting ready for that today. I've got some good friends coming by here to help me out that live locally. You're going to recognize those faces. And we've got a lot of stuff to get done today down here in the yard to prepare. We're going to be cutting logs, getting stuff ready, getting things situated where the machines are going to be set up so that things kind of flow the best way they can. As of right now, the weather is looking fantastic. Today is going to be a scorcher, so we're getting started somewhat early today. Got a cooler full of cold drinks. Told the guys to bring their swimsuits. We may have to take a dunk in the pool a little later, but the weather for the fellowship right now is looking fantastic. It's going to be in the 90s today, but in the low 80s on Friday, the day of the fellowship. So let's hope that weather forecast holds true. It should be a wonderful day and a great time to see everybody again. So the guys will be here shortly. When they get here, I'll show you who they are and what the plan is for today. So stick around. All right, guys, we are back here. The crew has showed up, the wrecking crew for the day. I'm going to walk you down here and show you the logs that we're going to get cut up. But we've got our buddy Joe Gilbert here, and as you can see in the background, he brought the excavator. Show you what we're going to use that for. WD-30 is here, Mr. Will Davidson. Of course, Jack, he lives right around the corner, so he's here. And that stranger right there, Mr. Shive. Outside with Shive is in the house. We've got a wrecking crew of 500 eyes. I do see that Will brought a junior varsity saw, and Jack has got the big 661 here. So you'll see a lot of saw action today. Let's walk down here and show you what the plan is. All right, so while Joe is getting ready to unload the excavator, I'll give you a little look around here what the plan is. These logs over here are some of the bigger stuff. We'll use that for the MS324 skid loader splitter, and we'll get those cut up and split up right here on the gravel pad area. Be a nice open area for this excavator to run. These over here are processor logs. These will be for the EVO, and we've got them piled up here next to the EVO so that we can run them through the processor. Over here is a bunch of cherry logs. You know I keep all my cherries separate now. So this is all cherry. We will cut that up, and that will be for the axis machines. The excavator will pick them up and slide them over for me. We'll try to pile all that cherry up here in an area where the axis machines will be able to split that up fairly easily. And moving on down here is where we have all the firewood logs laid out. This is what everybody's going to be cutting on today. Everybody's going to pick a spot to start. I've got everything marked. You can probably see here with the Mingo marker so that we don't have to measure anything 16 inches. Everything's already marked out, so we can just go to town with the saws. So the plan here is we're going to have about 5 splitters lined up here. The Ultra, the 916, the 1222, the 2228, and possibly the 37D. We're going to have those machines lined up here, so we're going to cut these into rounds, and then the plan is to make a path kind of in the middle. We'll make a pile of rounds to the right hand side and then a path for the splitter to slide into, and then all the rounds will be on the log lift side of the machines. So as we cut these rounds, we'll just make separate piles, and each pile will be on the log lift side of the splitter that's going to slide in between there. So Joe will be able to use his excavator for that and get those piles separated for us. It should work out pretty well. Well, we got it all done. About 4 hours. Of course, a couple cool down breaks there in the middle. But we've got a pile of wood here, a space for a splitter so that the log lift will be on that side. Then we've got another pile of wood here with a space for a splitter, log lift side. A third pile of wood with a space for a splitter. A fourth pile of wood with space for a splitter. And Joe is finishing up the fifth pile right now with another space for a splitter. So all the wood will be on the log lift side of the machines as we line them up here. Shibe kicked ass. Will Davidson kicked ass this year. He upgraded his saw and got on the varsity team.
Yes, no
had the 500i run.
She ran well. She runs until you put her in the dirt, but then you sharpen her up and she's great. So
yeah, don't put it in the dirt.
All gold.
And Jack's somewhere around here.
Over there hiding behind the pallet.
He kicked butt too.
Full time.
It is pool time. We're gonna order some pizzas. We're gonna go pick up some cold beer. That's processor wood. And I know some of you had said that you wanted to bring your saws to kind of have a saw runoff. I know a couple guys have ported saws and they want to run it against a 661 or a 500i. So we've left these logs here so we can have some saw competitions if that's what you all decide you want to do. And then of course the pile of cherry for the Axis machines that will be here is all cut up. We've got a pile of all cherry here. So we'll be able to put the Axis machine here and probably here. And the wood will be close by. So we're gonna wrap it up. Let me get the guys together here and we'll get us some final thoughts and get ready for next Friday. It is hot. All right, I got all the guys together, getting cleaned up here. I just wanted to say thank you to all of them. This wouldn't be possible for all of you to come here and enjoy this day at the same level if it wasn't for these guys coming to help me get all this wood cut. I don't have the time to cut that much wood. It would have taken me probably a month to come in and cut a little here, a little there. We got it all done in just over 4 hours. So I'm going to pass the microphone around. Everybody can say hello and whatever their thoughts are for this year's fellowship.
Oh shit. Why do I have to go? Yeah, this is on the spot, man. You should have told us like that. I know. You should have told us like before. Like think of things about the thing.
Hey guys, yeah, this year at Brad's Fellowship is going to be amazing. We've got a lot of great splitters coming out here. Shibe, WD, Joe, Brad. I have a blast doing this stuff. Yes, it's hot out and it's hard work. I'm excited to see you guys. Hopefully you're here on Friday. And yeah, Andrew, thank you for all you've done for me. So I hope to see you here Friday too. You coming?
Here.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll see you. Here, WD.
Andrew, I'm sorry I'm going to miss you. I know we talked about me being here, but unfortunately I can't do the work. So enjoy all the work that we put in because it's a lot of work regardless. No matter how many songs you have running, no matter how many EVOs you have, it's a lot of work regardless. So please enjoy the day. Come on out. I'm sure the address and everything is on the website.
Yeah, so if you
go ahead and look for it.
Yeah, so if you fill out the form, which I'll put the QR code here at the top once again and put the link in the description. If you fill that form out, when you hit submit, the address will populate on the screen. So if you need the address, fill out the form, and you'll see the address when you submit it. Well, I was going to skip you, didn't you?
So I thank Brad for the opportunity to come out and play with my new Mini. Got new this year, new 40. So you guys have fun. I'll be here next week.
What's on the EVO 1222 2 axis?
Ultra, my old axis, 2 new axes, 916, 1222, 2228, maybe the 37D. Still waiting to hear from Jeff for confirmation on that. The MS324 Jack is bringing. The EVO, of course, is here. We'll have 2 conveyors, 2 24-foot conveyors, and the rack.
So there's a whole plethora of Eastonmade stuff going to be here. So come on out and see all the great equipment. As you can see, we got a lot of wood cut in, like Brad said, 4 hours, and it was hot. Had to stay hydrated. Now we're going to have some adult beverages. So come on down to Brad's here and check out the equipment. It's going to be an awesome day. And the weather looks like it's going to be pretty good this year. So it's going to be good. Awesome seeing you guys again. Thanks for all your hard work. Thanks, Brad, for inviting me. So we'll see you there.
Yeah, thanks again to these guys. Like I said, it's a huge burden off of my shoulders to have these guys come out and do this cutting day for the fellowship every year. But thanks again, guys. I really appreciate all your help. We will see you here next Friday, June 27th, Fellowship at the Furnace. Take care, everybody. Have a great week.
Woo! Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata.
Ain't no passive phrase.
I don't know the rest.